Here is the class attendance policy. So we have two sections. One is called the face-to-face section, so traditional section that you come to the class meeting, and another section is IVE, interactive video section. So at this moment, check your enrollment. If your CRN is 12504, that is a face-to-face section. If it is a 12505, that is a IVE section. Depending on the section, the class requirements are completely different. So double check at this moment which section you are enrolled for. So IVE section students are not required to attend the class meetings at all. So the rest of the video you may skip if you are in IVE section. Now, if you are in the face-to-face section, pay close attention to the attendance policy. First up, students are required to attend all class meetings. So we have a class meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So both days. So you are required to attend all Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's a basic requirement. However, you may get a waiver of class attendance. So you don't need to come to the class if you do something in advance as follows. As a reward, you will get attendance waiver. So remember that assignment is due every Tuesday. And then for Thursday class meeting, if you submit the assignment, so assignment is due on following Tuesday. So a week prior on Thursday, then if you submit the assignment several days early, before the even Thursday class begins, then you are not required to attend the class meeting. So there's the waiver policy. So that is, you need to submit the assignment 5 days early. Okay, the due is a Tuesday, but if you submit 1 week before by Thursday, and before the class begins at 2:45 p.m., then you are allowed to skip the class without any penalty for that. And for Tuesday class, so by midnight, the assignment is due. But if you submit the assignment before the class begins, then you are not required to attend the class meeting. So that is, if you submit the assignment several hours early, then you get waiver of class attendance. So if you don't want to come to the class meeting at all, you need to submit several days early. By every Thursday before the class begins, if you submit every assignment before Thursday, by Thursday class meeting, then you don't have to come to the class meeting at all for the rest of the semester. Also remember that students are required to submit both video presentation and program code. That is a submission requirement. So to get the waiver of a class attendance, you should submit both program and the video presentation. But if you submit the program only or video presentation only, then you have to come to the class meeting. Otherwise, you get penalty of absence for that. So remember that both video and program code should be submitted to get waiver of class attendance. And there is a penalty if you if you don't come to the class without submitting assignment early, then each unexcused absence will get 0.5% of the course grade. So if you skip like 10 classes, then 5% of the course grade, which is half of the lecture grade, will be lowered and the like. Also, if you are required to attend the class, you should come on time by 2:45 p.m. If you come late, which is a few seconds after the class time, then you will get 0.2% of the course grade as a penalty. That's a absence or late penalty policy. So if you have some legitimate excuse that you cannot come to the class, you need to email me with some evidence. before the class begins. That is required. So this is a attendance policy. If you are in face-to-face section, pay closer attention to this attendance policy.